If you want to understand why you cannot get your appliances, electronics, or vehicles repaired anymore, do not ask corporate customer service representatives. Ask an independent repair technician who has watched his profession disappear over the past 20 years. Ask someone who tried to find a repair shop and discovered they have all closed. Ask a business owner who wanted to become a repair technician and learned the profession is being systematically eliminated. These professionals understand something that manufacturers have deliberately engineered. The entire repair industry is being destroyed. Not because repair is unprofitable, because manufacturers profit exponentially more from replacement cycles than repair services. Today, I am revealing why the repairman profession is dying and why manufacturers are actively killing it. Before we continue, hit that like button and subscribe to this channel. We expose the death of repair culture and right to repair issues every single week. If you care about preserving the ability to repair products instead of replacing them, subscribing ensures you never miss this content. Now let us reveal why the repairman is becoming extinct. The repairman economy collapse. 40 years ago, repair was thriving. Every neighborhood had multiple repair shops: television repair, appliance repair, automotive repair, electronics repair. Talented technicians earned good livings. They were respected. They solved problems. They extended product lifespans. Then manufacturers realized something terrifying. If customers can repair products, manufacturers lose replacement revenue. Every successful repair is a lost product sale. Every repaired appliance is a delayed replacement purchase. So manufacturers made a deliberate, strategic decision: make products impossible to repair. Eliminate the repair industry. Force replacement cycles. The profit increase is staggering. Manufacturers pursued multiple strategies simultaneously. They encrypted software preventing technician access. They restricted parts availability. They designed products sealed against repair. They pursued legal action against independent repair shops. They lobbied legislators against right-to-repair laws. The result is systematic industry destruction. The sealed system strategy. Modern products are intentionally sealed against repair. Refrigerators have sealed cooling systems, washing machines have sealed drum assemblies, laptops have soldered components. Smartphones have glued screens. Every sealed design prevents independent repair. Opening a sealed product voids warranties. Attempting repair triggers software locks. Accessing internal components voids coverage. The barriers are enormous. Customers cannot repair their own products. Independent shops cannot access the products. Manufacturers maintain complete repair monopoly. Older products were designed for repairability. Components were replaceable. Access was straightforward. Repair was economically viable. Modern products are designed for non-repairability. The engineering choice is deliberate. Manufacturers chose sealed designs knowing they would eliminate repair viability. The software lock weaponization. Modern products contain proprietary software controlling functionality. The software is encrypted. The source code is secret. Independent repair shops cannot access the software. If the software fails, the product becomes non-functional. The owner cannot reset it. He cannot reprogram it. He must contact manufacturer-authorized service. The authorized service costs 10 times more than independent repair. Manufacturers deliberately created software dependency. They could design products functioning without software. They could publish source code, allowing independent repair. They choose not to. The encryption and secrecy are intentional profit protection strategies. The parts availability. Manufacturers control parts, supply chains deliberately. Independent repair shops cannot purchase replacement components. Consumers cannot purchase parts for DIY repair. The manufacturer controls availability completely. A replacement part costs $200 from the manufacturer and $40 from an independent supplier. Manufacturers prevent independent suppliers from accessing components. They created artificial scarcity, forcing dealer dependency. This is monopoly behavior. Manufacturers use legal systems to eliminate parts competition. They claim intellectual property protection and counterfeiting concerns. The reality is profit protection. The legal intimidation campaign. Manufacturers pursue aggressive legal action against independent repair shops. They claim copyright infringement when technicians access repair manuals. They claim trademark violation when shops use brand names. They send cease and desist letters threatening shutdown. The intimidation works. Many shops close rather than face legal battles they cannot afford. This is organized anti-competitive behavior. Manufacturers use legal systems to eliminate competition. They prevent consumers from accessing affordable repair options. The goal is forcing replacement cycles through repair inaccessibility, the generational impact. Young people no longer become repair technicians. The profession is declining. Existing technicians are aging without replacement. The knowledge base is disappearing. Within 10 years, independent repair will be essentially extinct. Consumers will have no repair options. Replacement will be the only choice. Manufacturers will achieve complete monopoly. This is generational sabotage. Manufacturers are deliberately eliminating the repair profession to force permanent replacement cycles. The long-term impact is environmental destruction and consumer exploitation. What right to repair means: right to repair legislation would require manufacturers to publish repair information. They would be required to make parts available. They would be prohibited from locking consumers out of repair. They would be prevented from pursuing legal action against independent repair shops. The legislation would restore consumer choice. It would revive the repair profession. It would extend product lifespans. It would reduce environmental waste. Manufacturers are fighting right to repair legislation viciously. They lobby legislators aggressively. They claim safety and intellectual property protection. The reality is profit protection. They want to eliminate consumer repair options permanently. Support right to repair legislation in your state. Vote for politicians supporting repair accessibility. Patronize independent repair shops when available. Demand product repairability from manufacturers. Choose repairable products over sealed designs. Make repair decisions based on availability. Support the repairman profession while it still exists. If you made it this far, subscribe and hit the notification bell. I expose right to repair issues every single week. Share this video with anyone facing repair refusals. Let us build a community demanding the right to repair and preserving the repairman profession.